Hello everyone, thank you for joining us today. My name is Justyna Pałazińska and I'll be delivering an overview for you on how to submit an application to the UK FSA. This will be a short presentation, so let's get right to it. So what do you need to know about dossier preparation? First, you will need to decide whether your product needs an application. And the FSA has published a list of regulated products, and they are more or less the same as the ones listed by EFSA, with some small exceptions. For example, the list of items is missing nutritional and health claims or infant food. Also, food for special medical purposes is not included, although that is also not always necessary in the EU. So, in order to create the dossier, the FSA recommends to follow the EU technical guidelines and regulations. But you should also check if there are any specific recommendations published by the FSA. And I would also advise to look at meeting minutes to see if there are any additional insights or views or preferences provided. When it comes to the administrative documents, the FSA requires the bare minimum, which basically is information on the applicant, the manufacturer, and the contact person. Even though application summary is not always strictly required by the technical guidelines of EFSA, this is also a requirement from the FSA. When it comes to the dossier structure, we would recommend to follow the EU structure with maybe some exceptions. For example, in case of novel foods, the EU authorities expect each subsection to be filed as a separate document, while the UK FSA prefers to get everything in one document. So once the application is ready and you're ready to start the submission, the first step that you need to take is creating an account on the FSA website. And this is very simple, and you will receive access to their online platform, which will be open for 7 days. This account will be used to upload the presentation. However, the layout will be for you to decide. Before submitting the application, make sure that all the information is correct and in line with the requirements of the FSA. Meaning, for example, there are certain formats that may not be accepted, like RIS files, which are often used for literature reviews. It's important to cross-check the contents of your application, basically because after you upload a document to the platform, it is not possible to change it or delete it. So once you upload the files to the platform, the name will change. They will start with the word submitted or not submitted. In case the upload was successful, this will be submitted. In case something went wrong, for example, you were using the wrong format, the file will start with the word not submitted. In case of any issues, the FSA encourages the applicant to contact them. So what's next after the application is submitted? So firstly, similar to the EU, there is an administrative validation check. This is divided into 2 phases in the UK. The first one is for an administrative check and lasts approximately 8 days. However, these 8 days start counting from when the access to the platform is given. Therefore, in fact, the administrative check lasts 1 day. After that, there is an administrative check which lasts 30 working days. Now, so why are there question marks next to these dates? This is because these durations are specified for certain types of novel foods and not for all applications in general. Nevertheless, we would expect that these timelines would apply for all applications. So once the application is complete, the scientific review starts. This is done by relevant advisory committees and experts. And once finished, the recommendation will be forwarded to the ministers, who will decide whether the product should be authorized or not. Finally, in case of a positive outcome, the legislation will be updated. Now, what are the timelines for an application from submission to official registration? This is not clear. The UK mentions that it will be at least 1 year, possibly longer. This is it from my side. Thank you very much for your attention. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact me or Penn and Tech. Have a great day.